1. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Leeds United 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Bristol City with 26 points. In second, Aston Villa with 22 points. In third, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 20 points. In fourth, Fulham with 20 points. In fifth, Preston North End with 19 points. In sixth, Brentford with 17 points. In seventh, Nottingham Forest with 17 points. In eighth, Sheffield Wednesday with 16 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 8 points. Third bottom, Barnsley with 8 points. Fourth bottom, Middlesbrough with 9 points. Fifth bottom, Millwall with 10 points. English Football League Championship. Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 1. Birmingham City 1, Cardiff City 2. Bolton Wanderers 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Brentford 1, Millwall 1. Bristol City 2, Burton Albion 0. Derby County 2, Nottingham Forest 2. Fulham 1, Preston North End 1. Leeds United 2, Reading 2. Norwich City 1, Hull City 1. Sheffield United 0. Ipswich Town 1. Sunderland 1. Queen's Park Rangers 3. Wolverhampton Wanderers 4. Aston Villa 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Bristol City with 29 points. In second, climbing the table, are Wolverhampton Wanderers with 23 points. In third and falling are Aston Villa with 22 points. In fourth, Fulham with 21 points. In fifth, Preston North End with 20 points. In sixth, Brentford with 18 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Cardiff City with 18 points. In eighth, moving down, are Nottingham Forest with 18 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 9 points. Third bottom and falling are Middlesbrough with 9 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are Barnsley with 11 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Sunderland with 11 points. English Football League Championship. Aston Villa 2, Fulham 2. Bolton Wanderers 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Brentford 2, Sunderland 1. Bristol City 1, Leeds United 2. Derby County 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Middlesbrough 1, Cardiff City 1. Millwall 0, Birmingham City 2. Nottingham Forest 3, Burton Albion 0. Sheffield United 1, Reading 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Preston North End 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Bristol City with 29 points. In second, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 24 points. In third, Aston Villa with 23 points. In fourth, Fulham with 22 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Nottingham Forest with 21 points. In sixth, Brentford with 21 points. In seventh and falling are English League Cup. Burnley 0, Bournemouth 2. Huddersfield Town 3, Bristol City 0. Southampton 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Stoke City 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Leicester City 0. English Football League Championship. Burton Albion 0, Ipswich Town 3. Cardiff City 1, Millwall 1. Fulham 3, Bolton Wanderers 1. Hull City 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Norwich City 1, Derby County 1. Preston North End 0, Brentford 2. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Reading 1, Middlesbrough 2. Sheffield Wednesday 3, Barnsley 1. Sunderland 0, Bristol City 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Bristol City with 30 points. In second, climbing the table, are Fulham with 25 points. In third, moving down, are Wolverhampton Wanderers with 24 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Brentford with 24 points. In fifth and falling are Aston Villa with 23 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Ipswich Town with 22 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Leeds United with 22 points. In eighth, climbing the table, are Sheffield Wednesday with 21 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 10 points.
These ribbons drive me up. When I reach for you, there's just a supercut. In your car, the radio up. In your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. I'm someone you may be my love. I'll be your quiet afternoon crush. Be your violent rush. Make you over my touch. But it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us. Oh, it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us.
English Football League Championship. Burton Albion 0, Barnsley 2. Cardiff City 1, Ipswich Town 2. Fulham 2, Bristol City 1. Hull City 2, Middlesbrough 2. Leeds United 1, Derby County 2. Norwich City 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Sheffield United 0. Reading 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Sheffield Wednesday 4, Millwall 1. Sunderland 2, Bolton Wanderers 2. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Bristol City with 30 points. In second, Fulham with 28 points. In third, rising up the table, are Ipswich Town with 25 points. In fourth, moving down, are Wolverhampton Wanderers with 24 points. In fifth, climbing the table, are Sheffield Wednesday with 24 points. In sixth and falling are Brentford with 24 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Queen's Park Rangers with 24 points. In eighth, moving down, are Aston Villa with 23 points. Bottom of the table, Burton Albion with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 11 points. Third bottom and falling are Millwall with 12 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are Sunderland with 13 points. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Barnsley with 14 points.